Hello, my Geminis, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie, and I am Debbie. Now, we're reading for April 14th through the 20th, so that's going to be Friday through Thursday. We're doing things a little differently, so if you go to the overview, time to clean out the house, I think I named it. Take a peek at that. They'll tell you why. Also, it tells you what's going on in the heavens, or I tell you what's going on in the heavens, and I do a reading for what's going on in the world. I also remind you that these are general readings that may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? So I was kind of like getting ready. I'm like, what's going on? And I'm kind of getting the money honey. It's money honey. Something to do with money, my Geminis. What are you doing with the money? It's like there's money. There's money, honey. Honey, money. Honey, money? Money, honey. Okay, let's see. Higher power, what do you want to tell our Geminis? Is there something going on with money? It's unexpected money, clearing up the money, money, honey, honey, money, money. Okay, I know. I keep getting those two words, so I'm just going to stop. And let's see. Higher power, what else do you want to say? Higher power, Holy Spirit, what would you like to tell our Geminis? Remember, Venus is going into Gemini. That's relationship. So maybe you're going to have a new relationship with money, which is good. Maybe it's going to be because you have money, and because you have money, you have a new relationship with money. Let's see what we have. Reversed has a little stronger energy. It just says, pay attention to me. I want to tell you something special. Next, first card is Seven of Water. So now 7, divine number, divine opportunities, divine intervention, and also sometimes interference too. Water energy is our Cancer. Remember, Mars is in Cancer right now, Scorpio, and it is also Pisces. And we have some things going on in Pisces that I talked about. Fluid, it's very emotional energy here. Now, the 7 of Water is usually about choices coming. Now, that doesn't mean that the choices are easy. It doesn't mean that they're not easy. There's just more choices. It's kind of like, okay, what if I do this? What's going to happen? What if I do that? What's going to happen? There's just a lot of choices. There's a lot of players in the game, and you're just trying to figure out what's going to create the most value or the least damage. And I don't know where we're getting that, but there's a lot of choices that are happening around you. You're being given a lot of choices, and you just need to be very, even though this is emotional energy, I go back to what I was talking about with Venus and Gemini and whatever I was talking about that 20th. That you just have to really think it through. And again, I get what's going to create the most value, what's going to create the least damage. It's a very strategic energy around this 7 of Water for you. And it's water energy, so it should be spiritual energy. Well, if it's spiritual, pray. Pray, meditate. Pray, pray, pray. A complex decision, the need to do research. Stop procrastinating. So it's kind of like, Geminis, it's time for you to make that decision. It's time for you to choose. Next card is life experience. So this is the Tower card, okay? This is where everything has to be revealed, everything has to be broken down, everything has to come apart in order for things to be built again, in order for something new to grow again. So the Tower in itself is kind of a rough energy, but it just means everything, it's one of those, but if you're going to build a building, right, and I don't build buildings, you have to take down what's there already. And, and you then build off of a nice, firm, strong foundation, okay? But we have a 16, so we have the 1, 0, or 10 plus 16. 10 is transition, things moving, things changing. 1, new beginning. 0, God source energy. 1 plus 6 is that 7 again. So in many ways, it's a divine energy. It has to happen this way. But the life experience means it's something, like I said, the least damage or the most benefit. There's something going on where you really have to make some decisions, and they're not necessarily easy decisions, but you want to create something really new, something really better for yourself at this time. So that's what the energies are like. Wow. A significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, But I love this. It's time to spread your wings. It's time to get started. It's time to stop procrastinating. It's time to move. Anyway, let's see what we've got going here for my Geminis. The wheel. It's time. I'm sorry, the world. Like I said, it's time to move. It's time for things to get better. It's time for things to move on. Now, the world is at 21. So 2 is choices, decisions, crossroads, coming together. 1, again, that new beginning. 2 plus 1 is a 3, celebration, creation. It's also the power. 3, we've got that new moon, which is really kind of strange because it's part of it's in Aries, part of it's in Taurus. We have Archangel Michael. Michael is believed to be the defender angel, is the warrior angel. So this is like things have to come apart, things have to come down. The veil has to be lifted in order for things to complete themselves. So there is a completion energy with this. The world is the major arcana, so we have 0 where the fool starts, not knowing really why they're on this, to the world where it's like, okay, finally you get it. Things are happening. Let's complete this. Let's get this done. And when you get this done, you can rest a little bit or you can move forward. Okay, so whatever this is, this depends on what you're doing here. So the energies are pushing you. Now, it doesn't mean that, the energies are pushing you one way or the other. Always your choice. Either way, whatever you choose, it will work its way through. It will be the right decision, okay? So, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude. The path towards enlightenment. Like I said, it will be the right decision, whatever that decision be. Here we go. But again, pray, ask God, ask Source, ask Holy Spirit, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And again, the money, honey. There's the money, honey. Let's see what we've got going on. Here we are. What do we have here, Holy Spirit? What do you have for our Geminis? What else would you like to say to our Geminis here? This one is reversed. The High Priestess. So we have that too again. Crossroads, choices, decisions coming together. Archangel Heniel. This is about trusting your insights, trusting that, your third eye, trusting your crown chakras, trusting that connection. This talks about powerful psychic insights, reflections, and meditation. Again, pray, meditate, connect. That provides valuable information, but I do love this one for you. Be at peace. Be at peace. Whatever you decide, it will be the right decision. Okay? Don't second guess yourself in many ways here too. So let's see. But you've got some 2s there. You've got 3 major arcanas. So you've got some strong celestial energy around you. Decisions, choices, and here we go. Let's see. 1 card, it just dropped. It is reversed. The 7 of action. This is the 7 of fire. This is the 7 of wands. So again, you have that 7 energy, fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's also Aries. We're in Aries right now. We're having that weird Aries new moon, second new moon that goes into Taurus. So you're being called upon to claim your personal power. Feel confident as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right time, when it's the right thing to do for yourself. Your struggle may actually stem from an unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. And that's interesting for you. An inner conflict. Okay, so whatever this, I kind of feel like this does connect with this. So, and I feel like it's you going like, I just don't want to make the wrong decision. I don't want to make the wrong decision. And again, what I said is either decision, it will be the right decision. Okay, so let's go on. What crystal or energy for my Geminis do we have? What do we have for our Geminis? Here we are. What would be helpful for our Geminis? Interesting cards for you. The High Priestess has come up. But I think that's the only one that's come up in other readings. So if you cross-watch, you might come across her. Amethyst. Well, this has come up. This is about spiritual insight, creativity, psychic protection, also about courage. All right, get your amethyst out, my Gemini. All right, the interesting stuff. Again, I do get the money, honey. That's what I got in the beginning. But there is some choices, some decisions to make. Don't be afraid to make it. Don't be afraid to be wrong. Either way, it will be right. All right, so my Geminis, let me know if I'm not going to be at my computer, so I won't be answering, but I will be watching and reading your comments on my phone. So please let me know. As always, my Geminis, if you would like to support my channel, which I hope you do, please go down, like, share, subscribe, clicking on the bell for notifications because it really helps. If you're watching on Rumble, do it all, plus Rumble me. As always, my Geminis, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.